Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy.
God damn it.
Hey, the motherfucker catch you, boy.
I be trying to get a little, a little time, to my start kind of getting it in your mind and start wrapping up.
I ain't see you.
Yeah. But that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of our goddamn show. It's organization, but it's just there. It's unorganized organization.
I think they'll understand.
Oh yeah, they'll get it.
You'll get it. Shit. Those who need to get it will get it. Okay. And those who didn't, it'll get to you later.
Yeah, I'll get to you later. If you don't know, you need to know, you won't know no way.
You won't know it anyway. So I didn't waste my time.
Yeah. I'm having a blast here. I don't know about that.
This I'm telling you, I got everything I need to know. I'm ready to move forward.
So what else we got? Let's get off this shit. I really want to bash these women about this child support shit, but I'm really tired of talking about it.
All right. Yeah, whichever way you want to go.
I don't know where I want to go with it.
Yeah, you got something up there.
All right, well, let's see here. And I'm gonna tell you, I looked over the paper the other day, all of our topics and shit. Nothing struck me. It felt so not realistic.
Yeah, it was it was like a little kid on how to get the party started.
Mm-hmm. How to get the party started.
Yeah, just how to get the party started. You got to play back that thing up. Shit like
yeah.
It's a little antiquated, but it'll get people talking. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I will say this, your boy, man, been all over the news. Like I say, he's a minor, so we can't say his name, but our boy, he been all over the news, man. He did a project on the Korean War. Our high school listeners, that's all I can say about him.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. And it is going to be inducted, keep this out, Tim, in the Smithsonian.
That's huge.
The real Smithsonian.
That's huge.
He did a project on the Korean War. So he's going to DC to meet somebody. Then he's going to New Orleans. He's flying all over the summer. This is his own stuff now. His parents don't even help him with it. These days, his parents don't even help him no more. He's just all on his own at this point. The dude is ridiculous, man.
So I missed that. Who you talking about?
It's our young high school listener. This my oldest friend. They've been in school since elementary together, and he's straight brainiac. Like, he all about it, bro. When you see somebody, an athlete that's cold blooded, they're gonna be cold blooded. He's the opposite. When you see a brain, this dude here ridiculous. When you pass by the school, you always see his name going across the board for something. So on KNOE, he has a whole slot, man, like a 5-minute slot on the news. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. Man, a dude got a whole, his project is going to be in the Smithsonian. His project on the Korean War going to be in the Smithsonian. Like, it's the best. They say it's the best project ever. Like, we're talking about the word ever. It's going to be inducted in a glass in the Smithsonian. Right here from Monroe.
That's all right.
That's crazy.
That's all right.
Big ups to him. He know who we talking about.
Well, if he listening, then don't have no kids.
Yeah, don't have no kids.
Don't have no kids. Shit.
But don't have them before marriage.
Well, I mean, does that mean anything nowadays?
You gotta be catch shit. Marriage, this ain't the 90s.
But hey, maybe you can believe in that a little more.
Okay, I got you.
By the time they get grown, marriage ain't gonna be a hill of beans. Boy, marriage is gonna be a goddamn cell phone contract.
Man, marriage is on its way out.
Yeah.
You're gonna get married on the app. You're gonna get married on the app. You're gonna have your terms on the app. You're gonna click agree, and y'all gonna renew. And you have to pay money to renew.
You gonna have motherfuckers being married on FaceTime and never live with each other. Never see each other.
Never seen each other.
Married. Watch. Tell you. Some motherfuckers just want to wear the ring. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. You just want to be able to say it.
Yeah, they want to be able to say it. Shit. When I think about that shit, I start itching.
And it's not gonna be weird because everybody's gonna be doing it.
Yeah, it's a norm.
And that's what's crazy, because if everybody's doing it, that makes it seem like it's right.
Right. Well, you're gonna have a couple people kind of stand on their shit, be like, hell no, but not the majority.
At first, because look how many Look how many old grumpy people it was, bro. Do you know how many thugs we see walking around with skinny jeans on? Niggas wasn't getting out they big bag ass jeans, and old men weren't painting their fingernails, man. People painting their fingernails. People are saying, fuck it, we just gonna be inclusive now. Like we gonna just live the life and we don't want to outcast nobody. And I think that's a lot of bullshit. I think everybody should be okay with saying what they want and what they don't want. I think they should be okay with it.
Yep. You should be able to express your opinion, but this day and age, your opinion will get you fired.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Get your ass on the street. You can't say nothing.
Can like chicken noodle soup.
Yeah. You won't be able to wake another day in your life.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
This thing get you fired.
Yeah, man. I done heard some of the crazy shit motherfuckers and got in trouble for behind that gender shit. Like, come on, man.
You can't say nothing. They got more rights than the father got rights on child support.
There you go.
Shit, boy.
And you're trying.
I told you. They the goddamn franchise. They the goddamn the expansion team that came and won a goddamn Super Bowl in 4 years. Like where y'all came from? Like how the fuck y'all already there?
Right.
Say, just add another letter.
Nigga.
Yeah, that is fucking crazy. Just put a plus at the end, so that plus means eternity. Like you can just be with it. You can just continue on. It's like the infinity sign. Yeah, because you ain't gonna never see the equal.
No.
Nah.
You ain't gonna never see the equal. But yeah, this shit's so damn crazy, and I get mad every time come on, man. You fuck around and say, excuse me, bro, are you... I'm like, man, hey, man, look, come on, man. Hey, man, I'm not finna play your mental games with you, man. I'm just trying to get my soup and get the fuck out of here.
I walked into a repair shop one day, and my first response, hey, what's going on, my man?
Yeah.
And the look that I got was like, damn, I need to change what I just said.
You can't say
I was at a drive-thru the other day with the girls, and I was like, man, y'all know what? Because I said, thank you, ma'am. And they was looking, and I was looking, and we didn't know. I was like, I gotta start thinking more about just not saying ma'am or sir, and just start saying thank you, no thank you, you're welcome, and that's it. Leaving it at that. Like I gotta focus on that shit, man. No more addressing a person as the person. Just thank you.
Yeah,
you're you.
I appreciate it.
They just a it. It.
Just a it.
Yeah. Because you can't even say you think it. Shit, I don't know. I don't know what you are.
Wow, you gonna be bad. They're not gonna even identify with you. Like I don't even know. It's probably just gonna be a nothing. It's gonna be a look. People are gonna just be a look. They're nothing. They're just air.
That is fucking wild. Like shit, I never thought I'd have seen a day where you just say, "What's up, man?" What's up, lady? And it's a fucking problem.
Right. Well, the thing is, what we got going on this day is you're allowed to change your birth certificate.
Yeah.
You can change it.
Yeah.
And I think that's just, that's fucked up, I'm going to say.
Yep. You can change it. You sure can.
For lack of other words, I don't think that should be allowed.
Man, you can't even do the necessary research you need to do because nowadays you ain't sure what the fuck it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go to typing shit in just to make sure, you know what I'm saying, Joanna ain't John. Shit, it's going to be hard to find.
Yeah, to learn from the grandmother.
Yeah, that too. But now they going to these extents here. They'll chop their head off to make themselves look like a goddamn woman.
They out of there.
Yeah.
And it's so damn crazy. It's hard for me to get my fucking record expunged. Motherfuckers can change their whole existence.
That's a comparison right there.
You know how many jobs I've got turned down for because of my record? Nigga. How many jobs that I've been discouraged from even applying for because I know I'm not gonna get it anyway? Fuck. And you can get your whole shit just redone. Golly.
And here is the news,
Yeah.
And when I called to get information, they gave me another number to call. And when I called that number, they told me it would be a few weeks before they got back with me. What is that? And And you wonder why your record hang over your head all the fucking year. You just get sick of trying.
But I tell you what, hey, you wake up one morning and say, I want to be a woman. You be a woman before 12 o'clock.
Somebody will sponsor it.
You fucking right.
A banker slap their damn tag on your back. Bam, we sponsor you.
Your GoFundMe will be jumping.
Oh my God. That is wild, boy. I kicked my record expunged. That was a Troy.
Yeah, shit.
That sucks, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna go too far in that part. Like I say, you really have to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's rough.
I don't have anything to say against it, you know, because everybody chooses what they choose, but in your own right, that shit is personal. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't.
And it's sensitive.
You know.
It's very sensitive to the person. I never, even when me and Tim talk about it, you know, we make joke and light about a lot of shit. That's just how we talk. But it's a very sensitive subject when it comes to that person. Whatever made a person want to do whatever they're doing, I totally understand it. I don't dislike anybody for anything or anybody for what they've become or the reason they decide not to do it. I guess the conversation that I have about it is more for an adult audience. You know, it's more for people that can understand when you start bringing in the religious part of it, you know, because that is where I want to go with it. But I do understand that there are things in life where, you know, it's a sensitive subject. You're right. You know, you try to put a cap on it a little bit.
You know, because I feel like there should be some full understanding. You know, you should be able to openly talk with anybody that's choosing whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to have open conversation, you know, like, where do you stand on it? You know, like, I don't know. It just seems like you're just supposed to take it for what it is, you know, and don't hurt nobody's feelings. You know,
do you understand the extreme extent that you're about to go through? Like, do you know what this means? This is, it's probably reversible. I'm not going to call it irreversible, but it's painful. This is some shit that is, whoa. I mean, you have to know what you're doing before you do it.
And it's like, why? You know, what's your reason? You know? Can you stand behind your reason? You know, or you just joining the club?
I'm not here to challenge nobody. I don't even want to challenge why anybody's doing it. What I'm saying is, and I guess I'm taking it for the home team, I'm tired of people getting special treatment. This goes all the way down to white women who cry wolf. This goes to people that are of the LGBT community plus. I mean, what the fuck is I saying? Where are black people's sympathy? And I'm talking about black men. I'm talking about black women. I mean, goddamn, we don't get no sympathy. We don't get a second look. We don't get the benefit of the doubt about anything. And we're still becoming the first something right now at this day and time. And people are passing us up. New communities are just building on top of us. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I don't mind why you're doing it. I'm going to still shake your hand or greet you with a hug or whatever people do these days, or a fist bump. Right. But I'm sick of people trying to get special attention for shit. Like, if everybody equal, just everybody be equal. Mm-hmm. That's my only problem with it.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know, man. That's something that's gonna be hard to do, man. Because in the next 10 years, it's gonna be some more shit, you know. And then now you got to adjust to that narrative. You know, it's really like, it's kind of like they trying to subliminally drive people insane, putting up with other people's mental shit. You know.
Yeah.
If I keep fucking around with a schizophrenic, I'm gonna start talking to myself too. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with me. You know, but shit, you start pushing that shit, now everybody confused.
Mm-hmm. I think they're trying to make life a melting pot of just a melting pot. Like, everybody is a little bit of everything. You know, I think they're trying to do that.
Black. You better not be black.
And you just can't be black.
It's a lot easier to control a mass amount of people with chaos. You know, when there's a whole lot going on, you can control things better versus, you know, people and individually thinking and having a certain focus. You know, I think that makes it a little more complicated. You know, so you constantly keep having all these things going on. Everybody's looking at all these different ways, all these different groups, you know, and it's just, I mean, you don't really know what's what.
Yeah.
You know,
and you know what else, what's going to happen? And don't get me wrong, you're going to still have people donating sperm, and people going to be doing whatever you call it when you get the sperm. You can't say a man, whatever the person that has the genitalia and can produce semen, that person is going to donate that to the person that has an egg and all that shit. But they're trying to cut back on the human race. The population gonna cut back because when everybody switch swap and become like a man and a woman together, you done took your organs off and this person took their organs. Like your body no longer functions correctly. You can no longer bear a child.
There's only one way that a child comes into this world, and that's by a woman.
That's it.
That's the only way. No other way. So if you get to changing all of that, there will be no more babies. And I'm pretty sure that there's thousands of them at the abortion office, at the adoption office right now, waiting for somebody to come pick them up.
I'm telling you, man, I think they're doing it. I think that it's time they are trying to stop the population from growing and they getting these other babies adopted because once everybody can't have them, then everybody will be looking for when they create a demand. Once you create a demand, everybody gonna need one. Maybe it's gonna be on shortage after a while.
I feel like it's a heavy influence, and I'll say on influence because we are all influenced by something in one way or another. It just depends on what type of influence are you under. Is it a positive influence? Is it a negative influence? Or is it something that's influencing your thinking and you may not even be aware of it? Something is controlling you all the way to the end point and you're not even aware. That's the influence I'm worried about because that's what has people choosing these decisions that you can't get in anybody's mind. So you don't know what they're really thinking.
That's the superpower. That's everybody's superpower, your mind. Nobody can read it.
So you don't know if they're being misled or, or any of that. It's just having to go with it. But to see the outcome of all of it, I mean, there won't be no more babies for sure.
Yeah, that shit is. Yeah, because they just create mass hysteria with this shit.
Because I don't care how many surgeries you have or how many different organs you get put in, you ain't gonna make no baby.
Man, these motherfuckers nowadays, they ain't gonna stop till they figure out a way to make a man shit one. They gonna keep fucking with people and fucking with people.
You think it's gonna happen to him? You think it's gonna happen to him?
They'll grow a seed that grows into a human in a bag before a man have a baby.
Man, they gonna try to figure something out, man. They gonna try.
It's possible? You think it's possible though?
I don't think it's possible, but you're gonna have so many people laying on their table to see if we can happen to them. It's probably gonna kill them. 9 times out of 10.
Happening right now.
They experiment. They're experimenting to see if they can make a man have a baby somehow.
Right.
A man has
to be the first one.
I hope it don't happen because it's gonna be.
There's gonna be some shit in the city.
And for real,
it wasn't made that way. It wasn't created that way,
But man, motherfucking people with science, man, they coming up with all kind of shit, man. They trying.
We go back to the, we say in the beginning, I'm not gonna go too religious in it, but you've heard the term androgynous,
Yeah.
For one to create all, you know what I'm saying? It would have to be that way,
Like a hermaphrodite.
Right. Which that's what it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man.
Some are born that way, and that's the only way where I figure there would be confusion as to, what am I or who am I?
But that shit kind of it does happen, but I don't think it happens as much as it used to with all the drugs and stuff that they give to women now to pretty much have a damn near like a super baby. Because, these kids now way bigger than what we used to be back in the day.
Hell yeah.
These motherfuckers 13, 14 years old, 6 foot. That shit didn't happen back then. So you ain't getting them that shit like that. But a whole lot of them is so confused to where they come out as boys thinking they're girls, and vice versa. So it's a lot of them new cats like that, but them old cats it's their time to shine, I can come on out now, because we didn't know Mr. Johnson likes to wear dresses, we didn't know that.
We're in a new day and time now,
It's a new day and time, and you can't say nothing to him.
You can't say shit to him.
Because it's been going on now.
It's been going on.
It's not new,
Yeah, shit, no.
It's just shit.
Yeah,
man.
It's hard. All you can do is just watch.
Man, I guess, things that would, if possible, would like to be able to change, at least the perspective of the younger generation, the younger men, because we seem to be killing each other.
That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. There's something wrong with them. Ain't gonna happen.
It's a heavy influence.
It's him.
Broke.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gone. That generation is gone, dude. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Like that shit is gonna. The only thing you can hope is one of them generations be like, this shit's stupid, and don't do it no more. The way this shit going right now, man, this shit ain't happening.
And what it say is the babies. It would have to be the babies, you know, because if the babies don't come up in that, then they don't do that.
Don't do that.
I can look back over the years and see where it started taking that left turn, you know.
Yeah, I can too. Yeah, I remember back when motherfuckers just didn't fight no more. I remember when that shit just stopped.
Yeah.
It stopped. That disagreement, they pulling guns. I was like, I remember the first time I saw the shit, I'm like, what the fuck he gonna do with that? I'm waiting on the fight. Like, shit, I'm not here for y'all get in the grass and tussle, nigga. What I'm here for?
Yeah.
But no, man, motherfucker pull a gun and pop. No, that shit old, man. Mm-hmm. Like shit. But you know, back then everybody used to watch wrestling. So, you know, we want to shoot. I'm about to suplex your ass.
I want to try your move out.
You know, that was the fun part. But shit, them other motherfuckers here, they skipped wrestling, went straight to Rambo.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
Like there's nothing you can do. And of course, you can't change all. You know what I'm saying? You just maybe a select few, you know, but you can't change all.
But we talking about change. And I guess like, and I don't know the exact verbiage. 3 Stacks said something like, you asking black men to stop selling drugs, but what are you offering them? Like, what would we offer them to stop killing each other? Because
and that's the thing, you know, because I can look at... Hold
on. But what we offering them is to stop killing each other. The reason they killing each other is something that we don't even understand. They are on social media. They want something that we don't even desire. So we want to ask them to let go of this thing that's infinite. Social media is like an email. I cannot still believe to this day that emails are free to create. I cannot believe they're not making you pay at least $1. But we are asking young people to relinquish the right to get off of something that is free to create, and they can have as many accounts on many platforms as they want.
Right.
What are we going to offer them instead?
And to be honest, there's nothing of equivalence, you know, to offer.
Well, I got an offer. Tighten up, or we doing a mass roundup? Everybody going to the military.
Everybody going to the military.
Everybody. I'm for real. If you want to do this shit in public and shit, we doing a mass roundup. I come in any house. Anybody got any kind of record? Come on, sign up. Let's
go.
You're right. Go. And at this day and time, I feel like they'll probably be kicking them out, bro.
Man, no. Tell them motherfuckers either you stay in here or go do 30 years.
I'll do 30. Which one? Which you want?
Yeah.
And now we asking you for his vote.
Some might accept that 30.
You right.
If they want it, they can have it though. Because at this point, you are a detriment to society out here. Like you riding around just waiting. You riding around, you ain't got no insurance. You tired, you look hot, you look sweaty all the time. You know, niggas riding around waiting on some shit to happen. And they want anybody to get it. Yeah. You need to be somewhere, man. You need to be somewhere productive, but non-productive, but off the streets.
Yeah, no, it can't be on the streets, man. Because half the motherfuckers you been shooting at.
Something to offer is big, though. Not having something to offer.
That is an offer. You go to the military, you have a cot, you learn something, you have on a regimen. That is it. It's either this or fucking prison.
Or prison. Go defend yourself in that jail. Go defend yourself in the
If you tell a motherfucker you give me 4 years in this army or go do 30 in the pen. I know they stupid, but some of them ain't as dumb as they act.
If they can go and stick out them 4 years, I think it'll change a whole lot of lives.
It'll change them.
Yeah.
It'll change them.
Something new to look forward to in his life.
Yes, it'll change them. You do anything for 4 years, that shit is on you.
They not gonna come back the same person.
They see things different now. Yeah, they need to do that shit.
You have to leave out of the place you in if they to see something different, though. If you just stay in that same place and nothing changes, then you become that place.
Absolutely. And usually most places go down before they come back up.
Yeah.
So it was a prosperous place, you know what I'm saying, doing good, but then he little decline, here come the violence, and then you never left, now you in it.
Yeah. And you become that place only to survive because that place don't like you being different. You can't stay in that place and try to live differently because they gonna eat you up. You gotta get the fuck out of here with your bougie fucking wannabe growing ass, or you can stay in here and either stay in here and slum with us, or get your wannabe some ass the fuck on. Or we gonna fucking kill you one day. Get the fuck out of here. They'll give you a chance to get the fuck out.
Yeah, they give you a chance to get the fuck out of there, man. And I prefer you take that opportunity.
Yeah.
You with Mud Dearden, it's time to go.
The niggas that don't want shit do not want you to look like you want shit. Won't happen. I'm gonna give you a true story real quick. On the side of town I used to live in, where you stay now, over there with the niggas. Long as they ain't had no car, and we know both of us done been there. You didn't live there with. As long as we was walking, everything was cool. I fucked around and got a Crown Vic. I'm talking about the whole everything, the whole package. Niggas wouldn't ride in my car, bro. Nobody wouldn't ride in my car, nigga. With none of them niggas, where they just kept walking to the store, they would not get in my car because it was like, nigga, I don't want to get in your car. Mm-hmm. That was fucked up. Crazy. You can't do nothing. And I was getting that car, and I was getting that car hoping niggas would be riding to the store, smoking a black, doing what the fuck ever, but it was too much.
Almost make you wish you didn't have it.
They crabs in a barrel, you know. They rather pull you down than pick you up.
Yeah. Crabs in a barrel.
You doing the same thing that they doing, than to see you get ahead.
Yeah.
In which I never understood the jealousy of that shit. If we all grew up together on the same block, like where did you get left behind? Don't blame me because I kept going. I've been knowing you all my life.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But just because that one time you decided to go fuck off, and I'm like, no, I'm finna go take this test. Mm-hmm. And I get on, you don't get on. Now you mad at me because I'm on. It's fucked up. Now I got to move because my partner gonna rob me.
Yeah, you the weak ass nigga.
Yeah, can't even sit outside drinking beer, play dominoes. All the jokes on me.
All the jokes on you, nigga. Expect, man, you ain't got it. You got it, don't you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And I say, if you're in a city and there are not many jobs, then people are gonna find something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Other means of making money, which only creates other problems.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, basically lean into drugs, and once you lean to the drug world, you just open yourself up to a whole new ball game. From the cops to the robbers, you're in a whole new, to the graveyard, to the jail. Like,
the game.
Which way you gonna go?
And you ain't sleeping days because you can't sleep because the shit in the house with you.
I ain't sleeping days. Scared to go to sleep.
You can't go to sleep because if it ain't the police, it's them boys. They come to get you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I don't know who worse, them J boys or the police. Because the police coming, they coming. Yeah, I think them police the worst because when they come, you ain't nothing you can do.
Yep.
Yeah. I think both of them are bad.
It's literally a trap that they sang about.
It's a trap. Yeah.
You can find me in the trap. It's going down.
It's a trap because you don't know. You might get in, you might get out. You might not get out. You don't know.
If you're smart enough or lucky enough or move quick enough, you can get out.
Man, I don't know, bro. It's just it's a crapshoot. It's like betting on a goddamn parlay for a goddamn game. You might everybody you bet on for that parlay might score their points or they might not. Like that trap shit, because you never know when the shit's coming. You never know when the niggas gonna come rob you, and you never know when the police on their way. You never know it.
But y'all forgetting about the third option. Whoever you getting that shit from, and you rearing up big time, you think they finna just let you go?
Mm.
Oh, no, you ain't. Damn. You ain't out.
Never.
You
can't retire
because they want those five. This day and age, you go to like big cities, you go to Houston or Dallas or some shit like that. Somebody you normally scoring from, they could be the police. They seem cool. He seem all right. Been doing it for years, but he the police
the whole time.
And you don't even know it.
You don't even know it. I'm talking about that, and I'm talking about the real big fish. If you clocking him millions of dollars for 6 months, and you talking about I'm through, and y'all done seen each other face to face, you not getting out.
Yeah, he gonna kill you.
You got to keep selling. Yeah.
Because you might tell it.
Or he going to kill you.
Or he going to kill you, dude. Because, man, you everybody like, man, I getting that shit. I make about $3 million in 6 months. I'm out. No, you're not. You make anybody $3 million in 6 months. They not going to let you out.
You just put your family. You just got your family involved.
Man, long as you're on the team, we'll protect you, give you everything you want. The minute you leave that team, we don't know you.
You have to leave abruptly, and I'm talking about you have to have a plan to leave a long time before you leave. You gotta disappear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you can't never give a fuck about U.S. soil again.
No, you got to go. And go to the plus services because hell, they can change your identity in 15 fucking minutes.
You go so far up that ladder to where either you getting locked up. Or you're in the graveyard, or you working for them. One of the three.
Yeah. Is it?
And there are so many of them working for them.
Yeah, you working for them. You just that stuck. It's the same thing.
Yeah. There ain't no way out.
It ain't
You
no way
always
out.
on that road.
The only way you can get out is if you just really content with X amount of dollars. You know, if you trying to do this shit for a little bit, get about 500 grand and go, because 500 grand selling, you know, some premium shit really ain't shit in 6 months. They looking for me. They say he a penny in it. Man, they said, man, he don't want to do this shit no more. He getting scared. Shit, all right, let him go. Because you ain't seen important people. You only selling them, but you ain't seen important people.
You ain't seen nobody but some drop-off boys, and if you claim scared, they'll let you out. They don't want you scared anyway.
Yeah, they be like, man, look at that nigga. They gonna talk a little shit, man. You know, man, nigga done jumped out of shit. Fuck all that. I'm through.
And it don't take long to get on the radar.
And I'm moving after that on the cook. I'm gone.
I'm gone. And once you get on the radar, you ain't off of it. You never get off of that bitch.
Yeah, it's a finicky thing, man. When people make that decision to get in that shit heavy, I'm like, man, I want to do. They really know the outcome. Like, dude, you know this ain't finna just end for you, right?
It's impossible.
And nobody gets for the ones that do get in there heavy and don't know.
Yeah,
you know, they figure it's just gonna be a breeze because maybe it seems so good right now. You know,
it's always coming. It's always coming. Always coming. That's just something. Yeah, they gonna get you either way, man. Like you can't get out of it.
You see people do it for years, you know.
Yeah. I've known cats like that.
How is that possible? You know.
Yeah.
But to each his own.
To each his own. Because because like nobody, you know, I've heard of some, you know, known some cats 56 years old, been doing this shit for years. Yeah. I didn't know about it till I got grown.
Yeah.
And then you start hearing you be around certain people and they'll be like, oh, such and such guy. They'll be like, who? No, shit, been doing it for years. Yeah. But only certain people can go over there. That's it.
And not only that, it's just like a felony, you know, theft or some shit. Like he just selling so much. He just selling so much of it. And the police don't give a fuck about you selling no goddamn 20 bags or whatever the fuck. They don't care about that. They don't want that. They have to go so many levels above you to actually arrest somebody. They would not fuck with him selling them. It's got to be way up there. Because the little dude delivering him his little weed ain't worth it either.
Right.
Well, you know, the way the weed laws is now, you know, it's a little bit more lenient. They could probably catch you with about a $20 bag. They might dump it out and let you roll with shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, in certain states.
Certain states. Yeah, certain states. But yeah, because I've known some cats get pulled over. You know, they got a sack on them. Shit, all the police did was dump that shit out and told them get the hell out of here. It ain't worth paperwork. Like shit, we know you ain't selling. Y'all finna smoke that right now. You know,
and that's great and all, but like okay, so if you gotta do paperwork when you put me over, but you can decide when you want to and when you don't want to, why they always say they have to do certain shit when they do certain shit? Like when the police draw their gun, they have to keep it drawn or some kind of old bullshit law. But I think that whole dumping your weed out, that's bullshit. Because that's not a part of your fucking job. If you gonna pull me over and let me go, let me the fuck go. Why you throwing my fucking weed on the ground? Like, what's the point of that?
Hey man, because they cops, you know, they like to be assholes sometimes, man.
But they're on the clock. You want to be you're an asshole to a certain extent, Tim. You can't be an asshole at your job. You get fucking fired.
No, I can't. But I'm gonna give you a real life story how they can be assholes. Me and my nigga Roland, we got a 30 pack and a half a gallon of vodka. Police pulled us over. Came to the window. Well, you know what you guys doing? You been drinking? Like, no, sir. He looked in there. Oh, but y'all about to drink. He said, give me your license. I gave him my license. He walked back to the car. He was there like 2-3 minutes. Came back. He said, all right, I'm going to let you go. But that 30 pack is mine. Took the goddamn beer, bro, and drove the fuck off.
Oh, man.
Now, he was being an asshole.
See, why can't he be reported? Like, that's my thing. It don't make no sense to give a human being, and we talk about police, and I understand that they necessary in some instances.
Right.
But that's a direct abuse of power. What if the bank teller was like, you was like, I need to withdraw 400. They was like, here go 300. I'm gonna keep 100 because I'm the teller. You can't do shit about it. What, you gonna reach your hand under here? Like, right. Why can you? Why is there nobody that you can report the police to?
Because you know what though, Troy? Because it ain't gonna look right. You fuck around and go call and tell. You know, well, man, he took my 30 pack of beer, and then he can easily say, I took 30 pack of beer because it was open. Now it's back on me.
Right, his word against yours.
And they gonna take his word all day long.
And then you kind of want to choose, you know, which ant mounds you want to beat, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Because at the end of the day, shit, you driving again and ain't doing shit wrong. And that same one come pulling you over again.
And see, it's fucked up that shit can happen. Like that shit should be like, here he is again doing this shit, and he can kill you and just wipe you up.
Yeah.
Get you out of here.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
It is. But yeah, you just can't. You got to pick and choose. It's like when I told you about them dumping out the sack. He could have easily been like, you'd be like, man, he took my weed and pulled it out. They said, well, hell, he could have said, well, they was planning on chopping it up and selling it for nickel bags, and now you would distribute it. That
not the nickel bag.
Now you distribute.
Don't say PWITD, possession.
Yeah, I'm saying. You can't win, dog. You gotta let some shit go, because they gonna get you somehow.
That concludes this episode of the Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.